Through 5 games, it's been a series to remember so far. And we should be in for more great theater here. Will it end tonight? It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Pittsburgh Pirates.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Elmer Christian gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. If you were to describe right field in 1 word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
At the plate, Robert Werner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Angels, third baseman, Robert Werner.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. This is in the air to right. Clemente has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting second, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, center fielder, Mike Trout.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 0-1. A ball and a strike.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup. Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And, oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder, Preston Drummond.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pops this one up. Werner waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Settling in now, Christopher Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Wiggins is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right.
Yeah, and this, I'll tell you what, you want to have a job in the big leagues for the next 15, 20 years, be versatile and have the ability to catch. I'll be locked in on this guy today because that's a tough ask to go behind the dish. I want to see how he works with the pitcher, but if he can do it, if he can frame balls, play corner outfield positions, maybe moonlight in the infield a little bit and swing a decent bat, this guy will stay in the game for a long time.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit hard to short. Simmons dives. What a stop. How about that?
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Cole Calhoun. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Looks like corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, good changeup. Just missed inside. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Ball even at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. And that misses 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Looped out toward third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Roberto Clemente.
Roberto Clemente.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Wiggins 5'8" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a second baseman by trade, and he's still on the right side of the infield, but instead he's at first base in this one.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's from.
And the throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting 10th, first baseman, Scott Gifford.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Josh Rutledge. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
In there, strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. Full count. 3-2. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Another full count pitch on its way. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Once again, a 3-2. Just a little late. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's Albert now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Wiggins takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 43, Garrett Richards.
So here's the Angels pitcher, Garrett Richards. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Wiggins comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Brummett, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a high strike there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Shoots this one to first. And the Pirates are in the hit column. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis Wiggins, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. And he is out, trying for 2 bases, but credited with a single and an RBI here. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Elmer Christian. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses 51 man out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Brummett. He's set, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Up next for the Buccos, Christopher Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Richards comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Again, another foul ball. Slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We're through 3 here in game number 6. Bucks out in front, 1-0. Ready for another chance. Robert Werner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First offering on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Wiggins backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
This is line to left. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. Over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Angels strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Riding in once again, Tyler Wiggins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tyler Wiggins.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Clemente. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that misses, ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1-2.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Clemente leads off first with 1 away. Two balls and no strikes.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
There's a ground ball after the shortstop, Simmons. And there's out number 2.
First baseman, number 12, Scott
Striding
Gifford.
into the box, Scott Gifford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last. He's set. Here it comes. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Angels, catcher, Matt Weaver.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Brummett. 1 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Josh Rutledge.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Rutledge. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And with 2 gone now, they'll get to work on Albert with the bases empty. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot for Albert Pujols. His first homer here in the series as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with 1 swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
The pitcher, number 44, Garrett Richards.
Stepping in now, Garrett Richards. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet. And I
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Angels on the home run by Pujols. On to the bottom of the 5th, all even at 1 apiece. Ready now, Brian Brummett. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 home. This is a swinging strike on the slider. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Curtis Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Werner fields it cleanly, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The batter, pitcher, Elmer Christian.
Standing in, Elmer Christian. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Pujols has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Robert Werner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Robert Werner.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 1-1 home. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Brummett corrals it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. In now is Andrelton Simmons. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath it, so hats off to him on that one.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No hits to this point. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've got more. It's game 6, and we're back after this. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett, he flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. The 1-1 home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Calhoun, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
Remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks? Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with top of the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now batting, left fielder.
In now, Christopher Wiggins. As he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The young pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Wiggins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Wiggins stands at second with no outs. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Drilled to the right side, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you can see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problema.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Ken Monticelli takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 7, Ken Monticelli.
Into the box, Roberto Clemente, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. I'm set with the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Upton's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The relay, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Randy Wiggins. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Oh, that's into the rotunda area. So a two-run homer down the line in left. His first homer here in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Stepping in now, Scott Gifford. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-1, here it is. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Brian Brummett will be next. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Brummett.
Striding in once again, Brian Brummett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Curtis Wiggins. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right at it.
And this is fouled at the plate. Two, here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're on to the 7th here in Game 6. It's the Pirates 5 and the Angels 1. Back here in Pittsburgh, Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Bouncer to the left side. Wiggins has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Ready for another chance. Justin Upton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And that one just missed outside. This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late. You never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Wieters is off at first with 2 away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Angels lead 1. They're down here 5-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tommy Walls is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Pedro Rosado is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready for another shot now, Elmer Christian. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Christian Brummett will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason, and it looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down, and he looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
In now, Christopher Wiggins. And he puts it on the ground to second. Rutledge towards second. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Ready once again, Tyler Wiggins. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. This one's by him to the backstop, and not in time as the run scores. He is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
2-1, here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun giving chase. And that retires the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Pirates 6 and the Angels 1. Here's Albert now.
Leading off for the Angels.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Wiggins ranging back. Still ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro Rosado.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Into the box now, Robert Werner. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit at third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. Jamie Fletcher enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Jamie Fletcher.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. Fletcher has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Werner on second, Simmons at first, one gone. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Cole Calhoun, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now in the box, Cole Calhoun. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Wiggins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's Justin Upton now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1, here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Wiggins, a native of South Carolina. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
To third. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Looked like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Ruben Tejada will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Ruben Tejada.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Pirates lead it 6-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 68.
Up next for the Buccos, Roberto Clemente. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Leading off for the Pirates, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready to take his hacks again, Randy Wiggins, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Coming to the plate now, Scott Gifford. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Clemente, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Runners off for second. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. They'll try it again from first. Pitch is high. Throw. The tag from Simmons, and he is out at second base.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. They still lead it 6-3. The Steel City at night, seen there from the split of the Ohio River, as we welcome you back to PNC Park.
Leading off for the Angels, second baseman, Josh Wesley.
Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball chop foul down the left side. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
3-2 full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he'll strike out here yet again. As it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Pujols. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. Popped him up. Wiggins shading to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second, Pedro Rosado.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Pedro Rosado. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, Robert Werner. And, oh, they've looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Angels down to their last strike. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Clemente makes the catch, and they are world champions.
Well, they just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight, just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Pittsburgh runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. The Angels, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.